Bora, galera, vai começar aqui a live. Tava arrumando aqui, editando aqui a live. Ficou indo algumas coisas aqui pra mim editar, mas vamos tentar achar um adversário aqui e ganhar moedas pra nós girar um giro na box. Deus abençoe a todos. Bora pro vídeo. Aí o time do adversário, cara, tem Vinícius Júnior, Kohler, Steven Gerrard, é o time aí. Tem mais homem, tem o Denilson. Certeza que o cara vai ficar cruzando na área pro Kohler.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the... Oh, good effort! Again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And what a start!
Nossa, já fiz cagada, ele tomou o gol.
Show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers...
And Shevchenko! The assistant referee has his flag raised for
tá
offside.
impedido.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that has put a halt to things. Oh, this looks sharp. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's well spotted.
Denilson.
Adams. Neymar might just make this. And it's been played through. Oh, now it's Shevchenko! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Ah, mano, não acredito que essa bola não entrou, mano. Que pecado.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Pressing high and with purpose. He's shifting through the gears here. Danny Olmo. He's having a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Italy really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Shevchenko, looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. So what can they make of this? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cucurella. That's good running with the ball. And it's Olmo. Oh, easy pickings there.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vinicius Junior tries to pass it through. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. Played towards the front line. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Can he spark a counter here? Vinicius Junior, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Bom dia, Ezequiel. Seja bem-vindo à live aí, Deus te abençoe. Bom fim de semana.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. It's anyone's ball now. And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. It looks as though the ref has given a
acredito que foi pênalti esse juiz. Foi nada, juiz.
He could not have picked a worse time to give one away. This for genuine comfort. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he is dashing away. Adams. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo going forward. It's a pretty loose. Big chance! It's in!
Vamos, vou empatar esse jogo, mano.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Dani Olmo. He can run onto that. Oh, that is a good shapes to shoot! Of course!
Bora, falei que empatar.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Gerrard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Neymar. And this is Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Yamal, look at the space here. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
To Nilsson. He's onside. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gerrard. Well seen, Son. And the referee has blown for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I can certainly tell you I wasn't expecting this. What a half, what a game of football so far. I was honestly expecting the floodgates to open, but how quickly things can change.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Back underway then. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dani Olmo. Oh, that was vital. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. Danielson gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's been... and he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Ah, mano, não acredito, o jogo entrega, velho.
And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Dani Olmo. And he cuts out the supply. And they can counter here. And this is Shevchenko. Takes a shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Attention, changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. That's a little off target. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. He's found the way through. Oh, good climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
60 minutes played. The most accurate pass. De Bruyne. And here's Dembele. An uncompromising challenge. He's been taken down and the referee has
Cartão,
pointed
juiz,
at the
cadê o
spot.
cartão?
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as...
And Messi! Goal!
Ah, velho, faz o gol, toma outro, velho. O jogo tá pendendo pro cara, velho.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Paris Saint-Germain have their lead. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior, well-timed, excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries from distance. He's got away with one there. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Gerrard. It's a threatening ball. Vinicius Junior! Straight at the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Now there's a... Can he finish?
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Dembele, he's picked his way through. But they've got it again, and here's De Bruyne.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Kvaratskhelia. He's on it. Can he get away? Good take, and is he in? That's going to go a long way. McAllister really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And the finish! There's a goal!
Só acaba quando o juiz acaba.
They thought they were done, but never say never. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Danielson running with intent. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Dembele is onto this, and he's managed to get free. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Can he latch onto this? Space for him to turn and look. Out of play for a goal kick. McAllister. Wan-Bissaka. De Bruyne. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That ball looks a good one. And this is Dembele. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still
Bora,
inseparable.
vamos pra cima, vamos ganhar esse jogo, dá pra ganhar.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Mesdames et messieurs, un petit
Tirei o Van
message
Dijk, cara,
pour
com
vous signaler
medo do Van Dijk ser expulso.
sur la rotation des bus autour du stade sur l'écran géant. Changement pour le Paris
90
Saint-Germain.
minutes gone
Le
and
numéro
nothing
3,
between them
Le
still.
numéro 2. Le numéro
Italy
20.
displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation.
Le numéro
The
8.
question now is, can they go on to win it? It is
À leur
doable.
place, le numéro 5.
He is
Le
through
numéro
here.
19. Le numéro 9.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. De Bruyne. And he was alert to it. And the shot! He lifts the roof!
Vamos,
So is
falei.
that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Italy leading now. Kvaratskhelia absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is a great pick out. Lovely, now then. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been slung wide. De Bruyne tries a shot! And a
Vamos,
deep
vitória é
finish.
nossa.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Nossa, esse jogo tá parecendo Kings League, velho.
They forced the
6
error
a
and
4.
extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about.
And it is half-time in extra time. So was this when the game was won? Logic and experience would certainly suggest that, but who knows what the game still has to offer. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? De Bruyne aims beyond the defence. Stood up well to him there. Cucurella. Ball played for Zico. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Messi. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Baresi hit the slide tackle there. McAllister did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Zico. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Shevchenko is offering a wry smile there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the
Aí,
original
juiz, bota
offence.
pra fora esse collar dele aí.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Now, this could be a chance. Cuts. Mbappe! Referee looks at his watch and
Bora,
blows his
vitória é
whistle.
nossa.
Italy can celebrate now.
Ai,
They have
50 moedinhas.
exactly
Que
what they
50
craved.
moedas suada, cara. Louco.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Italy really deserve a lot of
Cara,
credit
aqui é
for
de que
what I'm
divisão,
sure would
cara?
be a real
Nossa,
confidence
da
boosting
terceira
win.
divisão,
Such a
cara. Deu
huge
trabalho pra
game
nós.
being played. There were so many factors that...
Cara da terceira divisão, deu trabalho, hein? Será que se eu der um giro aqui de 100 vem, mano? Vamos dar um giro aqui. Não veio, cara. No mobile eu dei um giro de 100 aqui e consegui ele. É, galera, vamos pra ranqueada então. Precisamos de 2 vitórias aqui pra subir pra terceira divisão. Tá aí meu time. Vamos. Vai lá, galera, já vai se inscrevendo no canal, deixe seu like, me dá aquela força aí. Tá bom? Não, o time do cara é mais ou menos igual ao nosso. Time free, dá pra jogar de igual pra igual.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its
Tem o
finest.
Pep Guardiola ali.
The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white.
Ah, galera, deu uma diminuída um pouco no som da narração pra vocês estarem me ouvindo melhor. O cara tá na posse de bola com o técnico Pep Guardiola.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? And Shevchenko! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through, pinches it off him, and it's been given away. It's run loose here. Tries a shot! It was produced there, but trespassed of his.
Quase tomou gol, que entregada.
That was hit with real ferocity.
Nice physical challenge. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Tries one from range. You just can't stop him.
Ah, tomamos.
Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Dani Olmo. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Quality ball. That's Dembele. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gerrard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
O goleiro do cara tá pegando tudo.
Didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Gerrard moves short. And a chance! Deftly away. And it's Olmo. He's got away. It's Gerrard! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Now this could be a chance. Oh, chance for a shot! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again, he's got
Ai,
his
ai,
second.
esse Mbappé dele tá difícil segurar, hein?
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a nothing more.
Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Knocks it into space. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Goes for a shot! Cherki. That looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That looks a good ball through. And he's in shapes to shoot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's having a shot! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to...
Shevchenko! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Mbappe purring through the gears. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Cherki. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Howson with a fine tackle. Shoots! Oh, good finish. They're back within reach. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And there's a goal! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Corinthians visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Shevchenko. Howson does really well to win the ball there. That pass isn't the best. And he's picked out the run. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Cherki. Good running, strong and purposeful. Big chance! Gerrard. And we've reached half-time. That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos desejar felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje.
Away we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
And this is... And the shot! And a neat finish! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give...
And the shot! He hits the net! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure, and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vinicius Junior, and he was quick to react. Gerrard, Vinicius Junior, shot, surely! Italy needing a change of fortune here. And it's Olmo. And Shevchenko. Oh, nice touch. And Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Vai ser substituído pelo
Italy may be down,
jogador
but
camisa
not out just
22.
yet.
Substituição em andamento.
Scalia.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Not want to lose
62.005
out here, not against this
espectadores.
opponent. Kvaratskhelia. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Now it's Mbappe.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe is onto this, and he's managed to get free. Confidence there.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
Italy have the chance to go the other way. Well, this ended up in no man's land.
He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a...
There's the shot! It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
All of a sudden, we have a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Camavinga. Scalia. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's tidy. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Somewhat off target.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And right promptly onto that, and that is that.
Corinthians can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Fernandez. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Real chance! Well taken goal.
É, que vai virar, tava perdendo de 5-2.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 4 extra minutes. This is Dembele. Good take, and is he in? Hazard. Here's a sharp little ball here. McAllister. They huffed and they puffed, but that will be that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start
Rapaz,
to
que
finish.
partida foi essa? 6-6.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
É, galera, agora essa última parte, essas duas últimas tem que vencer, vencer.
Italy are desperate to get a point here. The point that will save them from the unthinkable. Matches do not come much more consequential than this. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
How's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to play him in. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Now he's off and running. Seedorf. Looking for the run.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's a promising position. Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time, and he put it where very few can.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Dani Olmo. Oh, and the shot! And a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Italy restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Look at the space here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance, surely! Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Shevchenko. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears. Yamal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. There's a probing ball. it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That was travelling. Pinches it off him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's in on Shevchenko! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Knocks it into space. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Well read. And the danger is averted. There's the shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Italy go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Well, it's Batistuta. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Wan-Bissaka. And the counter is on. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a little loose. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Italy claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's finished, and the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Hazard. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hakimi. And it's Seedorf. Passing is crisp and sharp. Passing nice and neat. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Gerrard. Shevchenko looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Totti. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior wants to run onto this. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, nice interception. And it's Olmo. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Can he finish? In he goes again. And it's in. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Teremos uma substituição.
Italy choosing to make the first change.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Gremio cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Gremio have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Palmer. Oh, nice touch. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Mbappe. Now can he find a finish? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta. McAllister deals with that comfortably.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Italy now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Threads one in. This looks promising. Valverde. Mbappe. Oh, right place, right time. So, third corner of the game. McAllister with the short one. And this is real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Premio are looking to go forward now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Totti. He's picked his way through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that will be the final act. Italy have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing.
Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Italy must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example.
Takes a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Silvestre. Wan-Bissaka simply refused to be outdone there. Tries to play it through. Now it's Shevchenko. Might be danger here. Dani Olmo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Del Piero. Stood up well to him there. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gerrard. He's had a shot! Goal, Italy! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Wan-Bissaka. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot. Shot at goal! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in...
Chance for a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of
Real chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Vinicius Junior is behind this one. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Neymar. Del Piero charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? Now, Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a little off target. Gerrard cuts it out. He's shifting through the gear. Shot, surely! It's a loose ball. Azar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre. Opts for safety. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against... And a chance! Well taken goal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Brazil still making a fight of this. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. There's a sharp little ball here, and he's managed to get free. Gehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal, that is a great pick out, and that could well leave a mark. Azar, Gerrard, and Del Piero. Gerrard. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. The second period is underway. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options, and he shoots! And that's a good finish. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Hazard. Gerrard. Italy are looking to break at pace. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Italy are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Pass is just off target. Van Dijk. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hazard has created one goal already. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Dani Olmo looking to add to his goal. Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Substituição em andamento.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. 75 minutes played. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Italy are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game.
Great chance! And that has faded wide. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Estacionado em frente ao portão do estádio.